Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and today we are just going to set the tone for the day. A little morning yoga to get your blood flowing, to get the energy up, and to just get you feeling in a good headspace and hopefully be in a productive and fun and just a great day. So without further ado, let's start in child's pose. So go ahead and give yourself plenty of space towards the top of your mat. Go ahead and sit back onto your heels and walk those hands forward. Child's pose, releasing the forehead to the mat. Arms extended out nice and long. Find your breath. Check in. How are you right here, right now? Hopefully, after this short yoga session, you'll be in an even better space. Always my goal. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands over to the left. Reach through your right fingertips and press your hips to the right, releasing the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift. Come back through center and walk it to the right. Reaching through the left fingertips, press your hips to the left and release the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift. Walk it back through center and sit it back to child's pose. We inhale and come up to a modified high plank. One push-up. And press it back to child's pose. We inhale it back up to that modified plank and we do 2 push-ups, slow and steady. You can opt to just hold your plank and press it back to child's pose. One more time. This time we add 1 more push-up or just hold that plank. 3 push-ups, slow and steady. Elbows going straight back. Insides of the biceps, pressing against the rib cage. Waken up that beautiful body and press it back to child's pose. Inhale it up to that modified plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come back to down dog. We alternate bending knees. Walk it out. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. I hope you had a great night's sleep and a fun day ahead. If it's a work day, I hope it's a great, productive work day. If it's a day off and a play day, so fun. If it's a lazy day and you just get a little self-care, good for you. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that right foot to the outside of the right hand. Toes are slightly turned open. As you inhale, lift your hips just slightly. And exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink. This time as you inhale and lift, sweep that right leg back and extend it to the sky. Exhale and sweep that right foot through between the hands. Back knee to the mat. Circle those arms up and overhead. If you don't like that back knee to the mat, leg is long. Inhale, circle the arms forward as you straighten that front leg. Circle the arms back as you sink back down into that lunge. Inhale, circle forward, straighten that front leg, and exhale, sink it back. 2 more times, big circle forward, around behind and up tall as you sink back down into that lunge. Last one. Arms come overhead as you sink into the legs. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb, and as you exhale, lean to the right. Inhale it up tall, and exhale, lean to the left. And inhale it up nice and tall. Exhale, open those arms to a nice wide V as you gaze to the sky. Inhale it up tall, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. Add a flex of that right foot, a bend of that right knee, and draw your heel towards your bum. Feels good to you, come down onto that left forearm. And breathe. We extend that right leg. We come back to the palms of the hands, sweeping that right knee through, coming to pigeon pose. Chest is nice and tall, sitting up. Nice stretch for that right hip. Let's bring those hands back to the back of the mat, fingertips pointing back, and take your gaze to the sky. Opening up that chest. And now we walk those hands forward, stacking the hands, and let the forehead rest. Sleeping pigeon. Inhale and squeeze every muscle in that lower body. Feel yourself rise just a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, sink. And just let yourself settle. If you need one more of those intensities, squeeze and release, please do so. As you're ready, walk those hands back up. Hand on either side of the knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Toes are slightly turned open. Just that nice stretch in the hips. Down the front of that right leg. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, lift just a bit. Core staying strong. Exhale and sink. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink. This time, as you inhale and lift, sweep that left leg back and extend it to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Between the hands, back knee can come to the mat or stay off. We lift those arms up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale. Now we're going to circle those arms to the back. As you straighten that front leg, circle the arms back. Around in front as you sink back in. Inhale, straighten, circle the arms back. As the hands pass by your hips, circle forward and sink. 2 more times, big circles. Big as you can. Encouraging range of motion in the shoulders, flexibility in the shoulders. Let's do that once more, strengthening those legs. We sink and we bring the palms to touch, interlacing the fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, lean to the left. Long stretch down that right side. Inhale it back to center, and exhale, lean to the right. Little challenge for the balance, little kicking into those core muscles. Strong, strong through those legs. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, arch it back. Open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhaling it up tall, flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg to the sky. Add a flex of that left foot. Up end of the left knee. Your heel towards your bum. Feels good to you? Down onto that right forearm. And breathe. We once again extend that left leg, come back to that right palm, and let's sweep that left knee through. Foot to the inside to pigeon pose. Up nice and tall. Find your breath. If it feels good to you, reach those fingertips back. Gaze to the sky. Make sure you're finding that breath, feeling all the feels. Inhaling it up, walk those hands forward, stack the hands out in front, and just relax the forehead down to sleeping pigeon. Inhale, squeeze every muscle in that lower body, and exhale, sink. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, sink. If you need another one of those squeeze and release, please take it. Otherwise, just relax. Big Deep breaths. Sleeping Pigeon's a pretty magical place. Stretching the hips, the lower back, hip flexors down the front of that right leg. As you're ready, walk your hands back up. One hand on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Bringing the hands to the elbows, we hold on. Head is heavy and we just gently sway side to side. That just feels super good in that lower back, down those hamstrings, coming back to center. Little shift of your weight forward into your toes, and then back towards your heels, into the toes, and back to the heels. Release your arms and just slowly, slowly roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Big shoulder roll at the top, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Do that again. Big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's turn and open up those legs nice and wide. Toes turn out to the outside corners of your mat. Arms are going to extend to the sky. As you exhale, bend the knees, pull those elbows back and down. Inhale, reach to the sky, little tap of the fingertips, and exhale, pull. Elbows back and down. Inhale, reach, and exhale, pull. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, reach, and exhale, pull. Bringing the hands behind your head, interlacing your fingers. We lean to the left, drawing the elbow down towards the thigh. Inhale it back to center, and exhale, lean to the right, and back to center. Leaning to the left. Just feels good. Stretching all the way through the rib cage, waking up those legs, all those big muscles in the legs. Beautiful energy flow and blood flow. One more time, we take it to the right and back to center. We rise. Extend those arms out to a T, hinging forward, releasing the arms. Let's heel toe those feet in once. And relax the weight of the upper body down. Bringing the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Roll those shoulders up and back, and if you like, lift the hands towards the sky. Little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Slowly bringing the hands to the small of the back. Gently releasing those hands, just let them slide down your legs, taking a hold at the ankles. Use the strength of the arms to pull that upper body towards the space between the legs. Chin tucked up towards your chest. And gently releasing, letting those arms just gently hang. Ever so slowly roll it up. With a big shoulder roll at the top. Shoulders slide down and away. Bringing the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. As you exhale, arch it back. Reach your knuckles down towards the earth as you lift your gaze towards the sky. Inhaling it back up. Release your hands, roll those shoulders. Shoulders slide down and away. Stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank as slowly as you can. Take it down to your tummy. We're going to do one negative push-up down here at the bottom. Really getting that blood flowing. Hands just outside the chest, nose towards the mat. Knees can be down or toes tucked under. We're going to do our very best to keep our body as level and flat as possible as we rise. Super slow. Take your time. Breathe. Release the knees. Take a giant step back with each leg. Hands reaching towards the top of your mat. Pressing those armpits down towards the mat, chest towards the mat, sit bones to the sky, chin, cheek, or forehead to the mat for puppy pose. Those of you guys who have a puppy, you notice first thing in the morning, this is kind of what they do. What a great way to get the day started. Just a good stretch. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk those hands back. Sit it back to child's pose. Bring your palms to touch. Place the forearms to the mat. Relax your forehead to the mat. Bend the elbows and pull the heels of the hands towards the back of the head. And just breathe. Slowly extending those arms. Walk your hands up. Sitting back onto those heels. If you are more comfortable, go ahead and find easy pose. Crisscrossing those legs in front of you. Otherwise, sitting in thunderbolt. Just sitting on those heels, turning your palms to the sky, regardless of how you're sitting, easy pose, or here, close your eyes. Palms open to the sky, forgiving and receiving of loving energy today. Shoulders are rolled back, opening that beautiful heart, forgiving and receiving loving energy today. Maybe finding even a soft, gentle smile on your face. Eyes are closed, breath slow and steady. We choose to celebrate today and whatever's in store. Facing today with a smile on our face, knowing that even challenging things might try and steal it away. We're not going to let it. Doing our best to stay optimistic, but realistic. Staying present in the here and now. Not being stuck in yesterday and not missing today for tomorrow. I hope you have found an amazing sense of focus and awareness and being present right here today. I hope that moves with you today. Let's gently pull the hands to heart center. Open those beautiful eyes, and just a quick thank you, as always. Thanks for being here, taking care of yourself, and choosing to do so with me. Be well. Light, love, and namaste.